Forgotten battles that shaped history. History is often written by the victors, but what about the battles that have been left behind in the shadows of time? Battles that shaped the world but were forgotten by the pages of history books. Today, we uncover the untold stories of 3 forgotten battles that changed the course of history forever. A map of Europe fades in, zooming into Eastern Europe. 1241, Battle 1, the Battle of Legnica. Our first forgotten battle takes us to 13th century Poland, where a small European coalition stood against the Mongol Empire, the most fearsome force of its time. Mongol riders galloping across plains, juxtaposed with frightened European villagers preparing for battle. The Mongols, under the command of Baydar, swept into Poland in 1241 as part of their larger plan to invade Europe. Facing them was Henry II, the Duke of Silesia, a man determined to stop their advance. The Battle of Legnica was brutal and swift, lasting only a few hours, but its consequences were monumental. Chaotic battle scenes, smoke rising from the battlefield, and soldiers clashing swords. Although Henry's forces were annihilated, the Mongols' sudden withdrawal shortly after the battle saved Western Europe from a complete invasion. Why did they retreat? Historians suggest it was due to the death of the Great Khan in Mongolia, forcing the Mongols to return home for political reasons. The sacrifice at Legnica became a turning point, buying Europe precious time to prepare for future conflicts with this unstoppable empire. A painting of 18th century ships fades into view. Battle 2, the Battle of Lagos, 1759. Next, we travel to the coast of Portugal during the 7 Years' War, a conflict often called the First Global War. Among its many clashes was the Battle of Lagos, a naval encounter that's largely overlooked but played a decisive role in the war's outcome. British ships lining up against a disorganized French fleet, cannons firing, and chaotic naval combat. The British Royal Navy, led by Admiral Edward Boscawen, intercepted a French fleet attempting to ferry reinforcements to their colonies. The French were caught off guard near the Algarve coast, leading to a catastrophic defeat. This seemingly minor engagement ensured British naval supremacy for the remainder of the war and directly contributed to the Treaty of Paris in 1763, which reshaped colonial empires across the globe. It's a reminder that even small naval skirmishes can echo across continents, determining the fate of nations far beyond the battlefield. The screen shows desert landscapes with the sounds of tribal chants and distant gunfire. Battle 3, the Battle of Adwa, 1896. Finally, we turn to Ethiopia, where one of the most inspiring underdog victories in history took place. In 1896, at the Battle of Adwa, Ethiopia faced Italy, a European power eager to expand its colonial empire. Ethiopian warriors preparing for battle with Emperor Menelik II rallying his troops. The stakes couldn't have been higher. Italy underestimated the Ethiopian forces, believing them to be unorganized and ill-equipped. But under the brilliant leadership of Emperor Menelik II, Ethiopia united its diverse regions and fields over 100,000 warriors. The Ethiopians decisively defeated the Italian invaders, marking the first major African victory over a European colonial power. Triumphant Ethiopian soldiers waving flags as Italian prisoners are marched away. This victory wasn't just a military triumph. It became a beacon of hope for anti-colonial movements worldwide. Ethiopia's resilience at Adwa shattered the myth of European invincibility and inspired oppressed nations across Africa and beyond. The Battle of Legnica, the Battle of Lagos, and the Battle of Adwa may not feature in your history textbooks, but their impact shaped the world we live in today. History isn't just about remembering the big names and famous victories. It's about rediscovering the hidden stories that remind us of the courage, sacrifice, and resilience of those who came before us. What other forgotten battles are waiting to be uncovered? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe to the History Nexus for more untold stories of the past.